Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, available on DAZN. Brian McIntyre, Bomac joins me. It's good to see you. How's things?
Everything's going pretty good, man. Going pretty good.
I just want to know what the UK means to you, right? Because you've been over here with Chris before when he put in one of his best career performances. You're over here for the big rematch. We know that you've been over here before and it's widely publicised some of the things that might have gone on. I just want to know what the UK means to you, Bomac.
Man, I love coming over here. I love dealing with the fans. The fans is great. The city's great. London is beautiful, man. And, you can't ask for nothing better being a trainer traveling the world.
What's the best place you've been to because of boxing?
I think the best place I've been to was HMIP.
There'll be a lot of people listening to this who might have gone there and gone, what the fuck is this guy going on about?
It's got HMP.
What, is there a small part of you that misses HMP?
No, hell no, man. No, I think one of my favorite places is probably Dubai, man. Okay. Dubai it's so beautiful over there. It's hot, but it's beautiful.
I mean, that's where you've spent some of the time in camp with Chris.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Like if you're his trainer for this fight, but if you're Chris Eubank Jr., you look at the Liam Smith performance in the rematch, you're going into a rematch with a long-term rival, a family rival in Conor Benn. Does this kind of make sense?
It makes a lot of sense, man, because, I missed those couple fights because I had obligations already. If I didn't have obligations with other fighters back in the United States, the last 2 or 3 fights I would have been with Chris. He came back to camp and asked, and he didn't have a date, and I was working with other kids, Keyshawn Davis, Troy Isley, Steven Nelson. So I was working with them, and so when his date came up, I couldn't just cut out on the guys.
How has camp been this time?
Camp is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. We got our good days, we got our bad days, but the bad days is what keep you grounded and know that you got a fight ahead of you.
How do you rule the roost? What's the Bomac rules? If I'm a fighter and you go, I like your style, I like your talent, come to work with me, what's the Bomac rules?
Listen. The first thing I do is I invite you to the camp for a week. If we gel together and you like my system, and you want to abide by the rules that go along with the system, then you can get in there. But if you don't want to do it, you don't like the work, or you can't take the work, get your ass up out of there.
And Chris abides by the rules, right?
He definitely does.
One thing I've seen some videos of him on the bike and some bag work as well. And I know we only get to see limited videos, but this looks like a man who is putting in serious hard work, like above and beyond.
Man, trust me. He doing his thing. He's did what he's supposed to do. He turned all the stones over to make sure that he's going to get that win.
Has the focus been making sure this fight doesn't go 12 rounds like the first one?
No, hell no. I don't never focus on trying to get a knockout. No, that's stupid. Because what if he don't? You be focused on making sure that you get that win. If the knockout is there, like I always say, you're going to be in shape to go get it. Ain't no tiring out after 20 punches. No, fuck that. Who said that? Shane McGuigan?
Not this time.
Okay, all right.
I know Chris is intent on finishing this one inside the distance. Can you see that he's, like, if we compare it to the Liam Smith rematch, right, and obviously, look, there were some bad words exchanged, but this is different. Can you see that it's different? Is he more emotionally invested, Chris?
I think Chris is, he want to put a stamp on the win. That's what he definitely want to do. He want to put a stamp on it. And I can see it. I can see the way he trained in camp, and that's what the trainer wants. He want to see the fighter, man, push extra and push more.
How do you dissect the first fight? How do you break down those 12 rounds? 12 rounds.
Just look at all the mistakes, man. Just look at all the mistakes. What Chris did, what Conor did, where you can improve Chris at, where you can capitalize off of Conor. Because once you get punched in the mouth, you can go back to doing what you're doing. But if you work on it day in and day out for months and months at a time, you give me 10% on what we worked on in the gym, I'll be satisfied with that.
Just 10%.
10%. Give me 10% because you can't go in there and try to change a fighter's style. That's his style. That's the way. Just the way he fight. But if you give me 10% of what you worked on in the gym, it's gonna come out in the fight, and then slowly but surely it's gonna keep coming back. You always got to remember something. When you're dealing with fighters of Chris caliber, there's nothing new you really can't tell them. All you doing is reminding them guys of something that they already learned.
See, with Conor, right, he is definitely an emotional character. More so, at least he shows it more so than Chris. Do you think when he gets punched in his kind of nuts and his, what's it all come out and the bravado's there, do you believe that he can hold a game plan in this fight?
I don't know, man. Shit, I never trained with him. I don't know him that well. Just high and by, and that's it. And we'll see, though. We'll see.
Do you rate him as a fighter?
He's pretty good, man. He ain't in this fight for no reason. He in this fight, because he got to that level.
What do you think the biggest story is of Fight Week? I asked this to Conor. We've got the story about Chris Eubank Sr. Will he turn up? We've got the ambulance thing from last time. We got the weight. We got the rematch. What do you think the biggest story is about this week for boxing?
I think they underestimate Chris's ability to be able to win this in a good fashion. A good fashion.
Can I ask you what you made of the ambulance video that Chris released?
Oh man,
last week?
I don't have control of it, so I don't think of nothing like that. I just tell the team around him, just make sure that shit don't happen again. If it so happen, even for Conor, don't do shit like that. That shit is not fun. It's not safe for the fighters, for either fighter, And just think if something happened, that's gonna fall back on the promotional company. You don't want to do shit like that. That's stupid.
I'm going to ask you what's going to go on between you and your friend Eddie Hearn. I know him and Bud have become quite good friends, and Bud's taken some pretty big victories over Eddie in his career. What's going to be said between yourself and Eddie? You've got a good relationship with Eddie,
he's
right?
cool and shit. Kind of arrogant a little bit, but that's Eddie.
He's English promoter.
He ain't gonna change for nobody.
If I can push you for a way that Chris wins this fight, how is it? Does he
just wanna
outclass
get the
Conor?
win.
Does he win late?
We just want to get the win, man. We just want to get the win in good fashion, looking in good fashion. But if the stoppage come, you better believe you're in shape to get it.
Final one. I can't leave without asking you about Bud. How is he at the moment? Just enjoying the fruits of what has been,
just
an
traveling
insane 18 months, 2 years.
Traveling the world, man. Just enjoying the fruits of his labor. That's it. That's all he doing.
This might seem like a foolish question. Was that the pinnacle of your career as a trainer, that game plan come to fruition against Canelo?
It probably was, but I'll still always go back to the Earl Spence ass whooping.
That still sits at the front of the memory as the...
Goddamn right that does.
There's a little personal touch to that one.
It was personal.
Do you think
said that was the last one, sir?
I mean, I did say that was the last one.
Okay, all right.
Do you think Chris Eubank Jr. will ever fight Canelo? That's my last one.
I hope he do so he can beat the brakes off of you.
And that's my last one.
Thank you.
They can guess what that said.